The curious object today comes from our collection here at Paignton Zoo. The most striking feature is this high domed crest. Made of horn, keratin, like our fingernails. Perhaps 9 inches in length, the object bears a sharp point at the front. For its size, it is surprisingly light, and a peek inside reveals a fine lattice, like honeycomb. The curious object from the zoo today is the skull of a cassowary. Visitors to Paignton Zoo can see 2 southern cassowaries here. We've got Twiggy, a female, who's the larger of the 2, and Madrid, a male, slightly smaller. Twiggy, the female, could reach 75 kilos, weigh as much as me, and stand taller at 2 meters in height. Maybe it's their shaggy black feathers and their bright blue and red skin around their head that gives them a prehistoric appearance. But these birds in the wild are shy and elusive, and normally found in the dense rainforests of New Guinea and Australia. This horn crest on the top of the cassowary's skull has stumped scientists for decades. Various suggestions have been made for its purpose. Perhaps it's used as a crash helmet when the bird is crashing through the dense rainforest where it lives. Maybe it's used as a crash helmet to protect the skull from falling fruit from the tall trees. Perhaps it's used for digging when the bird is looking for berries in the wild, or maybe even it's used to cool the bird in the hot tropical rainforest where it's found. But recent research has shed some light on this, that cassowaries use very low frequency calls to communicate with each other, and that perhaps this honeycomb lattice on the top helps to amplify and direct the sounds. These calls are right at the lower end of our human range of hearing, but the low booming calls carry well through the dense rainforest and mean that when these solitary birds need to meet, they can call to each other. Cassowaries have a reputation for being capable of fierce attacks. They bear a huge talon on their inner claws, so on the claws of the innermost of the 3 toes, and they're said to be able to use this to disembowel animals that are attacking them. But in truth, attacks are very rare, and they often seem to be linked to people trying to feed cassowaries. And fatalities are rarer still, very few have been documented. Now that said, our keepers still need to treat Twiggy and Madrid with a certain degree of respect. A final curiosity is to see the egg of a cassowary. Now the one in our collection has faded over time, but when they're laid, they're an impossibly vivid lime green. And the female, once she's laid a clutch of eggs with a male, will leave that male to incubate the eggs and to care for the young, and she'll then go on to mate and lay eggs with other males in nearby territories. We hope you've enjoyed seeing this curious object from the zoo. Make sure you share, like and subscribe to our videos, and please come and see our amazing animals here at Paignton Zoo soon. Cheers!